What's going on, folks? OBJ the Don coming at you with another quick video. No, I haven't been that active making videos, but y'all know how I go. When I speak, I speak. It is what it is. Um, I want to talk about this Battlefield versus Call of Duty topic. Something that's been really heating up throughout these last few days. Both trailers have released. Um, Neither trailer was I impressed by. Really, I did like a lot of what I saw in the Battlefield trailer, and I get Battlefield every single year. You know what I mean? And I do play it. I do like to play it as a change of pace to Call of Duty or whatever game that I am playing, whatever other game that I am playing. I do like to play the Battlefield as a change of pace. I do like Battlefield. However, I do not love to play Battlefield. You know what I mean? So this is I love to play Call of Duty when it is good. And to me, the last good Call of Duty was Black Ops 2. And I loved to play Black Ops 2. I loved to play Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was my first Call of Duty. Basically my first shooter online, basically, because I was all about my single player games and sports games and stuff like that all the way up to that point. So Battlefield, I mean not Battlefield, but Call of Duty Black Ops 1 will always be my favorite. I never played COD 4, but I will say sucks for the consumer, but Activision did a masterful move. That is that's a boss ass business move right there. To actually package Call of Duty 4, which a lot of people are saying that it is. There's a bunch of rogues out there. I'm not even fucking with them. I'm not going out there because I know they're waiting for me. I'm not even fucking with them. But yeah, by packaging COD 4 up with this new Infinite Warfare or whatever, that's a masterful move. It sucks for the consumer. I know. People are pissed because they want to buy a COD 4 by itself without buying Infinite Warfare. But you knew good and well Activision was going to allow that to happen. I don't even know why everybody's, acting like that's such, like they're so surprised that they're doing that shit. Basically, you got a franchise like Call of Duty, which has gone away from its roots, which is boots to the ground combat. You know what I mean? The fun, fast-paced twitchy gameplay that we've all grown accustomed to like and love. You know what I mean? They've gone away from that. So they have been slowly declining in sales with these newer Call of Duties ever since Call of Duty Ghosts. And then you had Advanced Warfare, you know what I mean? And what was it? Black Ops 3 now. All three of those are pretty much trash. Treyarch was always my favorite, you know what I mean, developer or whatever. So, I said I'm riding it out. I'm going to trust and believe in them until, they prove me wrong. And they damn sure proved me wrong with Black Ops 3 because, you're pretty much still flying and, now you're running on walls and shit. This ain't Titanfall. It's Call of Duty. So they have been slowly declining in sales. You know what I mean? But they've still been outselling every shooter as usual. As usual. However, the new Infinite Warfare, definitely, I wasn't impressed by it whatsoever. I don't know how the fuck I feel about it. Call of Duty in space, no, just no. So I definitely wasn't going to buy the next Call of Duty, but since it does have what most people regard the best Call of Duty, I'm going to find out, I guess. Call of Duty 4, you're damn right I'm buying it now. And this video is mostly about being real with your damn self. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. And this video is about me addressing these other people who have all of a sudden became Battlefield fans overnight. They're tweeting out the hashtag rest in peace Call of Duty. Oh, I'm not fucking with Call of Duty this year. I'm buying Battlefield. Let me tell you folks something, okay? There is a reason that Call of Duty has reigned this long as the champ of FPS shooters when it comes to sales. Okay, there's a reason it has. It's because Call of Duty is the game that appeals to the masses. And what are the masses of the gaming community made up of? Casuals, casual players. Okay, those are the masses. We have our hardcore players, hardcore Call of Duty players, hardcore Battlefield players. You don't really have casual Battlefield players. They are two totally different types of games, two totally different types of gameplay. Now, you're going to have people who say, oh, they're both first-person shooters. That's pretty much as far as that shit goes. Trust me, I buy every Battlefield and play every Battlefield. Not as much as I played Call of Duty, especially when it was good. The last good one was Black Ops 2. Not as much as I play Call of Duty, but I do like the change of pace. So I do play a little Battlefield, and I do buy them every time they come out. So I know how they play. And I like to play Battlefield, but I love to play Call of Duty when it is good. Like I said, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3. I played Black Ops 3 the most, but I haven't played that shit in months. You know what I mean? And Ghost and freaking Advanced Warfare, I barely even touched those. Okay, so there is two totally different types of gameplay, from the way that you lift up your gun, from the way that your gun shoots in Battlefield, from the vehicle warfare, helicopters, planes, trains, and automobiles, ships, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? The size of the maps. Everything reacts around you in Battlefield, the way everything is. From one game, which is pretty much pick up and play in Call of Duty, you can't just pick up and play and be a decent player in Battlefield. Trust and believe that shit when I tell you. Therefore, you can dislike the Call of Duty, put thumbs downs on the Call of Duty trailer video all you want. They're talking about it. It broke the record for the amount of dislikes or whatever. Okay, that's cool. But I guarantee you, I'd be willing to put my mortgage on this shit. The same people, 90% of the people who left a dislike on the damn video are going to be the same motherfuckers, be the first ones standing in line to get the new goddamn Call of Duty November 4th. Am I lying to you? Do you really think that Battlefield will outsell Call of Duty? Not yet. Not yet. It ain't happening this year, buddy. It ain't happening. There's no way in hell. And those who do, there will be a few. There will be some people who probably are just as fed up. Trust me, I'm fed up too with the way goddamn Call of Duty is now. I don't give a shit. You see, I'm not playing that shit. I barely even want to play this game right here. For the last few nights, I've logged into this game right here, The Division, and log right the fuck back off because this shit bullshit too. Okay, Call of Duty players are not going to all of a sudden become Battlefield players. They would play a game. I tell you, a game that has a chance if it can do everything right, if it can make the right necessary changes. The only game really other shooter that has a chance to do something with Call of Duty is Titanfall. But they have to make a lot of changes. A Call of Duty player, a player who loves Call of Duty, but is fed up with the way Call of Duty plays now, will most likely go to a game like Titanfall before they go to Battlefield. Trust me, Battlefield is a totally different type of shooter. You can't just go in there and wreck shop, bruh. It ain't no lone wolfing like that in Battlefield. You know what I mean? That's more team play. there's a whole lot of factors in Battlefield that you have to, there's a learning curve for you to actually become good in Battlefield. You know what I mean? A way steeper learning curve than there is in Call of Duty games. You know, Call of Duty, what attracts us to Call of Duty? The fast-paced nature of it, fast-paced killing, the fact that, you know, the matches are like 10 minutes or whatever. You know, you get in and out, boom. I can play a few matches of Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, before I leave out the door from work every day. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I mean? It's the fact that you could pick it up, play it, and do rather decently. You know what I mean? As long as you just don't totally suck, do rather decently. There's no way in hell that people who love to play COD, love to play COD, are all of a sudden going to become Battlefield players. Not going to work like that. Now, if Activision, if they keep on going down this road of this futuristic nonsense and not going back to their roots, they will eventually lose out. Eventually. But it's going to be a slow death. You know what I mean? It's going to be a slow death. That's why they're packaging this shit with Call of Duty 4. Can you imagine like the next one coming, the next Treyarch one coming with a remaster of, what is it, Black Ops 1? People are going to buy that shit. The same people leaving these dislikes and all of this hatred and shit towards Call of Duty Infinite or Infinity, whatever the fuck the shit is called, are going to be the same ones in line buying this shit. Trust and believe that. And the people who do buy Battlefield, that, you know, coming from Call of Duty, 90% of these motherfuckers going to play that shit maybe a couple of days and be like, what is this shit here? Fuck this shit. I'm going back to Call of Duty because of the learning curve. Trust me. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. It's not going to scratch that itch like Call of Duty will. I'd be willing to bet my mortgage on this shit, man. But that's all I got for y'all right now. Let me know in the comments section which one you think will outsell the other, or what are your viewpoints on, you know, how this shit is gonna go. Alright. OBJ the Don signing out. Like the content I provide. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. I'll let y'all later.